So, who's your mama?
That's my grandmother. She produced this amazing hot sauce, and I'm carrying on her tradition.
Nice. And this is?
This is my cousin, and that's just like my grandmother's. Actually, it's your grandaunt.
And you both know how to cook?
Yes.
Who's the better one?
Me, of course.
Okay. Tell me more about it.
Look at me. Yes, of course.
Tell me more about it.
Oh, sure. Let's go. I'm back in here. So, oops. Oh, mask.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And your name is?
Kim.
Kim. And you are named?
Oh, I'm Brian.
Brian. There we go. Okay.
Yes.
So, here's the deal here. Hot pepper sauce. Take one.
Yes, awesome.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so basically this is a recipe that was handed down by my grandmother.
Is that actually her?
That's her picture
Wow.
when she was 23,
Wow.
back in the 30s.
Where was she living?
She was in Trinidad, so it's a Trinidadian based hot sauce. That's just where we're both from. Well, our backgrounds, yeah. Yes.
And tell me the story. Why did you get into it?
Well, basically, I learned to make this with my mom. And
Why? Why did she force you?
she didn't force me, but you know, I love food, as you could tell. And
So you got curious when your kids said, "Hey, mom, what's
of course. So I would make this. I'd send it to some friends. Friends would come over and they would love the hot sauce. They're like, "Hey, why don't you try to market this?" And of course, I thought in the beginning, I don't know. But then later on, you know, my grandmother passed away. I was thinking about her, and I figured, you know what? I want to leave like a legacy behind her because she's the one that kind of raised me.
Awesome. Wow.
And yeah, so I said, you know what? I want to leave this as a remembrance of her.
Good man. Wow.
Yeah.
Good people did it. Good man. So what's in it?
What's in it? Well, it's like a Trinidadian style, so basically Scotch bonnet. So you got a Scotch bonnet peppers, you got a little bit of cilantro, or what we call shadow benny, and green mango.
And is that basically it?
There's more to it. We have a little honey in there, and we have a little bit of course, vinegar. But we also have love in there as well. So when you taste it, you can taste the love.
So when you're tasting this kind of love, how does this kind of love differ from tasting other loving sauces from
Can I
the
answer
same
that
place?
one?
Let her answer this one.
Okay. I love the sauce, and I've tried hot sauces in the past, and they've been really hot, and I didn't enjoy that. What I like about this sauce is that there's a kick, and there's lots of flavor. So this is why I think you should give it a try.
More flavor than the other ones?
Well, I believe so, and my whole purpose and my whole thing with hot sauce, I want to experience flavor because myself, I like food. I want to enjoy my food and not worry about the heat and, you know, struggling with the heat and not enjoying my food at all. So basically,
You don't want to mask it with hot
exactly.
sauce.
I want to like,
You want to taste the food with a little bit.
yes. So that's what this is all about. My whole purpose is to have flavor over heat, but it still has a zing to it.
So is that the deal with these types of hot sauces for those that are not familiar with this type of cuisine?
Yeah, a lot of it has flavor. A lot of it, you'll notice there's a certain flavor to it, and it'll actually enhance the food that you're eating, and that's basically what it's all about.
And so what I like to do with it, sometimes when I'm making dumplings, I do make them from scratch, and I pair that with hot sauce, or sometimes I order vegan sushi, because they do have it, and instead of having the spicy mayo, I basically take vegan mayo and I put a little bit of hot sauce, and it's awesome. It really is. So there are other things sometimes when I'm making a sandwich. I put a layer on the bread and fill it with whatever it is you want to put in, and it works. It's fabulous.
What are people saying here? And how many times have you been at the Kensington Market?
Honestly, this is my second weekend. I'm getting a third day, pretty much. It's getting a really good review, so I'm really happy with the results. I'm also in Kensington. We're at Carlos House of Spice down the street, so if you're ever in the area, check those guys out. They have a lot of other great hot sauces as well. So.
And then there's other places in Roncesvalles?
Yes, there's one in Roncesvalles, and we have Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium. Tata, amazing family. I'm gonna rep them a bit because they're amazing. They gave me a chance to put my hot sauce in their store. So if you're ever in the area, check out Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium. It's in East York, and they have an amazing hot sauce as well.
How do you spell that? T-A?
T-A-T-A Emporium, Hot Sauce Emporium.
Good.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite dishes that you would pair this with?
Well, like I said, I put it in the because I'm vegan, it's kind of different. So I use it with the sushi, sandwiches, anything basically, dumplings.
What's your favorite one? If I can say that.
You know what? I just love food, so I don't really have a favorite. I love the sauce, so that's the favorite part. So I mix it with a whole bunch of different things.
Do you got a favorite pairing this with something?
Oh, you could put it on chicken. You could
Yeah.
put it on meat, fish, everything. Everything.
They're all your favorite.
It's all I love.
Let me ask you this: you put this on all your food every day?
Yes.
Every dish?
I wouldn't put it on
I-
every day because that's
Oh,
not.
I do.
I don't always want my food hot, spicy.
I
but
love
when
spicy.
I do,
You have it every day.
I love spicy.
Yeah.
Yes. As the slogan says, we'll slap some flavor on those taste buds, you know. So that's what's.
And by the way, it does have a little bit of honey, but I know some vegans can still consume honey, so it is for some vegans still vegan friendly.
Yeah, actually, before the interview, you offered me a little piece, a really small piece. I just had my tongue barely touch it, and I'm telling you, that was hot.
Well, apparently we're a 4 out of 10, they say. So
4?
That's what.
My
That's what.
tongue barely touched it, and that was a 4?
Do you
Yeah.
usually eat hot
To me,
sauce?
that'd be like a 8.
Oh wow.
Do you
Yeah,
usually
it's
eat hot
having
sauce
8.
though?
Pardon
Do
me?
you usually eat hot sauce?
No.
That's
Okay,
why,
That's
yeah.
why. So you-
So if you don't really eat it, how would you tell someone who doesn't eat this kind of stuff every day, but still get some kind of enhance their flavor of their dish, whatever they're cooking? Would you would you water some of it down?
No, not at all. I wouldn't water it
Just use
down.
just a pinch and then stir it in.
Just
Pretty
just
much.
a little bit and spread it around. Let's say whatever you want, but just a little bit at a time. You know, so
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would do. Take a little bit and try it out and have it enhance the flavor.
Great. Okay, let's go to your website.
Sure, it's social media. We're on Instagram at Mama Winnie's. If you could check us out there. Trying to get to 400 followers this weekend. So we're on Facebook. We have a Facebook page at Mama Winnie's, and we have an online store at www.mamawinnies.com. So you can get your stuff online there.